Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel. It is the 12th of November. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I've been doing Christmas preparations since late summer. Well, at work I'm known as Mr. Christmas. I get everything done that early and everybody hears about it. I am so passionate. I absolutely love Christmas. But I know that some people still love Christmas but start it later in the season in their preparations. So today is just a little bit of a chat on the channel, acknowledging that the holiday season is on the horizon. You can see it, you can feel it. I love the autumn season. I love the fall period. I really, really do. And in my own family, I've been doing my own tradition for I'm 31 now, and I must have started it when I was about 19, I think. It was 19, I think it was. And I thought that we had so much to be thankful for in my family that when I was 19, I thought that I would take the opportunity to make a big meal, sit us all down together around the table, and just have a really lovely family time. Because November just seems to shoot along, doesn't it, with the preparations of the season up ahead, and with work being often quite busy and sort of the get-together starting to happen. But there's always something to do, I find, in the fall season. There's not very many times you can just sit, relax, and enjoy the actual time of November, the late fall season, and just be at peace with the time. So I've been doing that for many years. So I'm looking forward to doing that this year, and I do absolutely everything. Bit of a treat for my family who live in my family home, and I really, really love doing it, and it's just an absolute blessing, and I really do like that. So that's something which I'm enjoying. We've had Halloween. We've had, of course, here in the UK, Bonfire Night. The whole season just seems to be shooting along so fast. Honestly, it really, really does. So I try to really slow things down sometimes and capture it on the channel and talk about it. But for me, Christmas preparations, wow, I seem to be so stressed with it this year, so busy. And you might think, how on earth can you be when you've been doing it since late summer? Well, I have to get mine done early because I help other family members. So, for example, sometimes my brothers need a little bit of assistance with it as well, and I help my dad for the gifts for my mum, and I help my mum with the preparations for the family and everything as well. My mum never really needs any assistance at all, but I love to be involved because how she does it is just exactly like how my nan, and I no longer have my nan with me. She's always with me in my heart, and she's up in heaven above. But I lost her back in May of 21. So I love to spend time with my mum doing Christmas because it really is just magical, and with my dad. Today, actually, they went out today, and it's always lovely when they get together to have time just by themselves, and they come back with a little gift for me, and honestly, even though I'm 31, it just takes me right back to being as a child. So really lovely magical time at the moment. Preparations for Christmas. If you are somebody who starts it in December, then fantastic. And do you know what? Great. But I just couldn't leave it to then. I just would be so stressed and so just mesmerized. And for me, sometimes stress unfortunately exacerbates different issues in the background. If I get stressed, I have tinnitus, I have hearing problems, and I seem to have a few elements which can be real exacerbated by stress. I'm healthy and well, but it seems to be that when I get quite stressed, or if I get quite, and I mean mega stressed, which I do, and I'm a natural worrier about things, it just seems to cascade, and it seems to sort of really take over. And in the end, honestly, it gets to one of those points where I'm nearly hyperventilating on on gifts and things, and just worrying about getting it right. I know it sounds crazy, but it's because I care so much, and I just really strive for the season to be perfect. But it's really important. To note and just to remember, and I have to tell myself this, that actually, Bradley, it's not about it being perfect. It's about who we share it with. It's about that celebration at the end of the year. For me, I'm of faith, so it's slightly different, and it means the absolute world to me. And just that celebration of our Lord and all of what he brings to our lives. And I absolutely love that. And so for me, that's huge. My faith has got me through, in recent years, some very, very difficult times. And it brings me a lot of clarity, and it gives me a lot of peace and a lot of comfort. So that for me, I absolutely love. Going forward, I absolutely appreciate that Christmas, it is a time where we get so stressed seemingly on the gifts and the preparations, and sometimes the preparations of what things look like or how we look like attending an event or one thing and another, when actually That's not what it's about at all, is it? It's about who we share it with, those who are around the Christmas table, those who we get together at that special time of year, who we share each other's company, who we love and who we think so dearly of, taking the time out to really share a wonderful moment, a magical memory with, all of those wonderful times. So on the back of that, of course, Christmas is my most favourite time of the year. It is a very, very magical time, and I am blessed with family, I really am. But one thing which I always take note of is that for some people, Christmas is a very, very sad time. For me, in my family, I always remember as a child, and my nan used to do Christmas absolutely incredible, bless her heart, and she had 7 children, so there was a lot to prepare. And now she is a great, great, great grandmother and has over 55. And I mean, when I was a child, there wasn't so many, but everybody used to get a gift from my nan, and cards, and yeah, it just honestly mesmerising and such treasured, cherished memories. And Nan visiting over at Christmas and just so magical, really is magical. But of course, I remember my nan saying that Christmas brings joys and sorrows, and it was the 16th of December when my nan lost her husband, my grandfather, my mum's father. And do you know what? No matter how incredible she'd done Christmas or how happy my nan seemed, there was always a little part of her which I don't believe, even though I was only very, very small when we lost him. I don't never believe my nan. I don't think my nan ever got over that. And I know you don't never ever get over losing somebody. It's like, for example, having lost my nan back in 21. You never ever get over that. So sometimes I do have heartbreaking moments. Sometimes preparing things for Christmas, I look at something which I would have gifted for my nan. I can just be in floods of tears, and I can be just so down. And then I turn to my faith, and I really do take a moment to really concentrate on all those cherished memories and just how much I've been blessed and how much I'm privileged. And just to think that actually, do you know what? That she's not stopped being my nan. She may not be here to give a hug or to kiss on the cheek to or to tell how much I think of her, but she will always be my nan for eternity, and she's always here. And I then think that she's up above with the Lord, and she's with her sisters and her mum and my aunt and uncle, and it's pretty special up there already. So yeah, so Christmas, even I have times like that. I really, really do. I love the preparations. I've got a very young niece at 4, and I've got their birthday's on the 29th of November, so again, really, really lovely. There's a party there for my little niece, which has been, honestly, my brother and his fiancée have just gone to town. It really is something quite special. And then my twin niece and nephew, who are going to be 13 this year, I'm going out for dinner to celebrate their birthday. My brother and my sister-in-law have kindly invited me, and my mum is going to be there as well, which is lovely. So that's really, really nice. We always have weekends throughout this time and up to Christmas. I have really, really lovely evenings. Really, that real homely, wonderful, sort of cherished sort of time with mum and dad. Always, sometimes we put the world to rights over a glass of wine. We have snacks and nibbles and things like that. And my brother will usually watch a film. So very, very blessed. But do you know what? Yeah, it's just wow. That's why I really do like to try and slow things down if I can. I've got a niece and nephew who I don't see, but they're always in my thoughts and prayers, and I wish them well and happy and have an amazing Christmas time. But of course, family comes in all shapes and sizes, doesn't it? And it varies considerably. But if you're a person who's getting your Christmas preparations and you're thinking, do I, don't I? Urge you, start early. Don't stress in this time. Relax, take your time and enjoy it. Because you know what? Even though you can really try your best to hold on to those days and really make the most of the time, anything we enjoy in this life, anything what's incredible, cherished, treasured, it does seem to go a little bit more faster because we're enjoying the moment, we're enjoying absolutely everything. So make sure that you enjoy everything and don't go getting yourself stressed out, because the last thing you want to be doing is making yourself unwell when you should be enjoying the season. Christmas preparations, if you start now, you're still classing them as early, you really, really are. For some people, the start of December will be early, and it is. It's me who's trying to be kind of almost, you could say, controlling, taking over. I get all that. I do get all that. I absolutely understand that. And maybe I do, but you know what? I don't think I could change when it comes to Christmas. It's like with my mum when she comes to preparing the house and getting the house ready. And then when we have guests, my mum does Christmas Eve. Last couple of years, my mum's done Christmas Eve. And then if not, my brother and sister-in-law take a turn of doing it. But we all come together, which is really, really lovely. I'm really looking forward to it this year. So that's going to be pretty amazing. I love that. And this year, we're opening up outside, because that's all been renovated in our garden and everything this year. So that's going to be absolutely lovely. and I just love it. But of course, do you know what? As I keep saying, that there's me stressing about this as well, but it's not about the preparations, is it? It's not about everything what I'm sat here saying. And I need to eat my own words, so to speak, because do you know what? Just giving somebody your time could be the most incredible gift this Christmas and holiday season. It really, really is. And when you think, what do you mean there? Do you know what? Sometimes just giving somebody your time and just sitting and listening when you hear of all the awful things what's happening on this world. I'll let you into a secret. Since losing my nan, anything what I would have spent on my nan at Christmas, I group together and I try to tally it up. And what I do is I give that to the charity. My nan had Alzheimer's disease, so I give that to the Alzheimer's Research Charity. So whatever I would have spent on my nan, each Christmas since I lost her, which was 21, so I did it in 21, 22, 23, and this year 24, I give that amount to charity. And you know what? Each year I have the most amazing letter back in thanks. And I don't ask for that. I don't acknowledge that I want to receive a notification or anything, but it's just so heartwarming and lovely. I do a monthly donation as well for the Alzheimer's research too. I also do Crisis for Christmas because I love to be able to help that charity. And I think at Christmas time, it's so important to home in on family, but it's also important to be caring to people who even we don't know, just passing in the street. I always think if you can at any time of the year, at Christmas especially so, just open your heart a little bit more, be a little bit more extra caring, be a little bit more eyes open, be a little bit more vigilant to what goes on. If you can help people, help them. It doesn't even have to cost a penny. You don't have to buy lavish gifts for people, your loved ones, friends, whoever. It doesn't have to be lavish, it doesn't have to be expensive. To make a moment magical, it doesn't even have to cost a penny. Of course, everybody loves to receive a gift, but it doesn't have to. And if you're in that situation, you're facing Christmas, where perhaps you're facing that you've lost a job, or that you've had a bereavement this year, or perhaps you're just thinking that you've been so stressed out, it's been such a rotten year, you're just thinking of letting off some steam at Christmas, you're not particularly doing Christmas how you normally would, you're doing it a little bit more different. Sometimes just take a breath, enjoy the day of where we're at right now. It's the 12th of November. Don't think about Christmas just yet. Take always great care of yourself, because then, of course, only then, you can take care of others. Okay, concentrate little by little, day by day, week by week. There's still plenty of time. It doesn't have to be stupidly expensive. Nobody wants to get to January with endless bills because of the Christmas you've put yourself in. It's magical, and let's put it this way, if you're ready for it or not, it's going to be happening, and it's up to you to be able to own on it and have a really wonderful time, but for yourself. And remember, it's only November, okay? There's lots to do, lots to enjoy, and some of the year left to be able to make amazing. And let's hopefully make us a real memorable 24 for all of us. For me, it's been a bit of a corker for my family, I have to admit. We've had quite a lot of storms, but we've got through them. We're all still standing, and we are here, healthy, safe, and well. Thank the Lord above. So on that note, thanks very much for joining with this clip. I love the holiday season, as I know a lot of my subscribers will know, and November, let's not forget, is a really magical time too. So enjoy November and enjoy the Christmas preparation period as well. So happy Christmas preparations. Take great care of yourself, and I'm really, really pleased that you've took the time to be able to, if you are still watching, and God bless you, take great care, and I look forward to you joining me next time. Bye now.